Peter
Ramberbatch
Oh, that one
Snapper
at the
bumps.
bottom's already...
Yeah, that's because it shows you how to fight him.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to break one, and he'll go to repair it. And when he's
So
fixing...
you can't attack him when he's not repairing something?
I can, but he'll like immediately jump up to the other level. You may get like one shot in.
So none of these will stay broken?
No, because you'll constantly be fixing it.
Shit. You got a lot of fucking hits on him that time.
Yep, sure did.
It kind of looks like maybe, even though it tells you to break them, it might be easier just to try to dodge that shit.
What do you mean?
Like, it might make more sense. Okay, no, he does jump really fast.
So you don't get a chance.
Okay, because it looked like before that you had enough time to shoot him a couple of times. Because it looked like he ran across the screen and then jumped.
Well, that was, that may have been a weird glitch because of the, him fixing it or whatever.
Right. Uh-huh.
Load state?
Totally fine. Nobody's gonna judge you. We're not here to sit here all day.
Yeah.
You don't need to go through the whole level again just to get to here. We watched you do it once.
This is like the one frustrating boss of the game.
Right. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, it seems like it would be just annoying enough that it's like, it's too much of a gimmick to, you know, for it to be not a pain in the ass.
It annoys me that he doesn't jump down right away.
I can't believe there's no touchscreen.
So mad about that.
I'm not like Superman, but like
it would
like of all
Was he
been
on
awesome.
fire?
Yeah, no, it was just a fireball going around the
okay,
same
he
time.
just shot at the same time.
Yeah,
but zoom in on his head with that fucking Mr. Hot head going on. That's a joke for Tom and I. That's a Time Pilots TV reference.
Yeah! Fuck off.
All right.
Yeah, that was kind of rough. Especially, well, I mean, considering, I think we had this discussion before. Since it's a Disney game, you're always surprised that it's harder than than you would expect it to be.
Yeah, kind of.
And like Chip and Dale doesn't have fucking bosses like that though, which is really weird.
Did we ever get confirmation on whether that's the new game that they're gonna do? Didn't they talk about doing that?
They said that after they did Darkwing, or after they did DuckTales, and it did so well, that Disney and Capcom, Disney was thinking about doing, I think the ones that they said were Chip and Dale, I know they said Aladdin, and
I don't want
think Darkwing Duck, but I didn't remember.
So, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion, but I don't want an Aladdin remake.
No?
No. I'm only saying this because, like, that game was, like, good, but there's, like, other Disney games I would rather them redo.
Yeah.
And Rescue Rangers is one of them.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I really like...
Speaking of Aladdin...
The problem with Aladdin is which version do you do?
Well, if it's gonna be Capcom, which would be all the rest of the Disney games, it's gonna be the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah.
Did they not do the Genesis?
No.
I didn't know that.
Because good old Shinji Mikami did
Fuck.
the SNES version.
Huh.
I really like the Sega version. That's my version of the game.
The only reason that I like the Super Nintendo version more is because that was the one that I played the most.
That's why I like the Sega one.
Yeah, and the Sega one, I think visually the Sega one is a much better game. I like this, like, the straight up platforming of the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, if you can even say this about a Super Nintendo game or a Genesis game, it's a lot more combat based than the Super Nintendo version is. Like, the Super Nintendo version is more about, like, accurate
It's more of a platformer.
Yeah.
And I know I'm the big Game Gear proponent, guy in this room.
No.
But the Game Gear version is pretty good too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's basically like every other Game Gear game, every other Game Gear game where it's not 100% a dumbed down version of the Genesis game, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, that's how it goes.
Yeah. It's fairly similar, I think, to the game to the Genesis one. I do remember that there's that either the last boss or there's like two like stages for the Jafar fight.
There is, yeah.
And I think the first one is like an auto scroller, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. And that's like the one thing, like it's kind of cool, but it's still like, this is like it's a fucking auto scroller, kill me. Which, I mean, auto scrollers aren't the worst, but
no.
They're only just a little bit better than fucking escort missions at times, so.
I forget which like new Super Mario Brothers it is, but the final boss is an auto scroller.
Ugh.
It's like you're escaping Bowser's castle, and he's like fucking like 50 feet tall, and like he's chasing you through the like Bowser's castle. It's actually really cool, but
isn't it New Super Mario Brother World or whatever? Because isn't there one where like Bowser's in a giant car and he's like chasing you?
Yeah,
that's Super Mario. That's Super Mario 3D World.
3D World, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, because the final boss is Catsuit Bowser.
Oh yeah.
Is it fucking really?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know
It's
that.
so good though. It's actually really funny because he's
kind of awesome.
It's fucking awesome when you see it.
So cool.
It's like he's like there's a giant tower that he's in, and he's climbing up the tower like a cat, like after you while you're like running, like going through pipes and shit. It's actually really cool.
God damn it! Probably should do that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fight. Oh yeah, waggling back and forth.
So the I was gonna talk about this while we were doing speed up, but so I was telling Tom I'm back last night. I'm back into a Weird Al listening kick right now, and the one of the songs I listened to on the way over was Headline News, which was a parody of the Crash Test.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, it's good, but it's like it's so dated because it's all shit that happened in the late 90s. So it's like Lorena Bobbitt and shit.
Yeah.
But the one thing I forgot about that song, which is fucking amazing, is the fact that
I just want these things to fuck off.
there's like a it's supposed to be like a solo or something in like the middle of the song, but they get a guy doing hand farts.
Yeah. Oh.
Like
okay.
A professional fucking hand farter. I remember hearing about that he got a professional hand farter for that fucking song.
Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna make that jump.
That was fucking nice. LG press strats.
I'm gonna tell you about that fart guy in just a second.
Okay.
Fuck! I thought I could hook onto those.
Oh wait, how are you not dead?
What?
Wait, did you die?
Yeah.
It spawned you back to the beginning of the level really fast.
Yeah, that
I
was.
seriously thought like you fell through that hole and just came back here. Retarded.
So, I found out on Spotify, late to the fucking game on this one, that you can listen to podcasts.
Okay.
On Spotify.
Sure.
And I sent Bird a message the other day.
I listened
because,
to part of it.
Oh, you listened to it?
I listened to like the first like 10 minutes of it, but go on.
Okay. So you can listen to podcasts, and I found a bunch that Bird would fucking like. One is I found a TJ Miller one. I found a Pete Holmes podcast.
Oh yeah, Pete Holmes' podcast is hilarious.
But I also found Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh, okay.
Which their podcast is apparently called Comedy Death Ray.
Oh, okay.
And I downloaded a couple, and I downloaded one. There was one where Weird Al was a special guest, and
Oh no, you know that he's the new host.
Yeah, I
he's
know.
The new sidekick on Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. Sorry. Go on.
But they had a Weird Al one, and he was talking about like the farting guy, the guy that does the hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like Weird Al's like, yeah, because like Scott Ackerman was like, he's like, he hasn't been on there in a while. What happened to him? And like like Weird Al's like, yeah, we haven't used him, and he like had like his like really long story about him. It was really weird because it was like, yeah, we used him a lot, and he's like, we need to contact him, and it was like we need to get him back on the album. Like Weird Al like completely like was like, yeah, we need to use him again. He was funny.
Like, and that was his bit too. Like,
yeah,
it's just because he did it for a bunch of songs too. No. Like that. I mean, that was one of them in particular, but
yeah,
there was a lot of them.
Yeah,
like another one rides the bus. He's on that one.
Yeah. He was totally on rides the bus.
Because like Scott Ackerman kept like mentioning songs that he's in. I can't remember them all, but yeah, he was like,
That's too funny.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that in a long time because I haven't thought about that particular song in a while. Because again, like you said, Bird, like it's a good song, but like you're like, holy shit, this is dated.
It's dated as hell.
Really dated. Because it's not a bad song. It's a good parody, but like I said, it's like Lorena Bobbitt, like the kid who got caned when he like when he spray painted shit over in Singapore and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and save scum on every boss now.
That's fine.
That's just gonna happen. Although this is Megavolt and he's not terribly hard.
I used to stick you in light sockets at my grandma's house.
Because this is his gimmick. He just goes back and forth.
Shooting command waves.
Yeah. That big bolt is terrible because it's like where you were last.
Oh,
That's what it does. And this one won't. I think that shockwave one won't move until like you get hit by it. It won't disappear. Yeah.
So we just don't go down that way anymore.
I'm just not going to.
Finish it, Noble Brian.
Oh God! Speaking of fucking Family Guy, there was one on last night that it was like season 1 Family Guy.
Ugh!
Shut up!
We already had that discussion. The season 1 Family Guy, Bird and I do not like.
Whatever. It was the one where Meg was trying to get accepted into college.
Oh yeah.
And like they did the joke where Brian, he's like, yeah, I went to Brown once, and they show him walking into his room and says, "Go home, dog." Cowards! I fucking lost it at that joke.
About that.
I was like, holy shit.
Tom, I remember this one last night, and it's I forgot all about it. It's the one where it's like, yeah, it's like when you make love to a hippopotamus that doesn't love you back anymore. It's like,
why don't you look at me during?
And he says
he
during.
The way he says it.
He gets out of bed and walks away. He just starts crying.
I fucking love that.
So I just love saying the word during like that. It's the best.
Look at that dog.
Oh yeah, this level.
Doghouse dog.
Look at that Looney Tunes dog.
Yeah, this level's.
Even though that's not Looney Tunes.
Might as well be.
Every one of those bulldogs looks exactly the same in all those old cartoons.
Fuck! With the big jowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, chasing around Tom and Jerry.
Philip J. Jowls.
Philip J. Jowls. Oh, so this is another thing about the Comedy Bang Bang podcast. They, like, you've watched the show, right? You know, like the premise of it?
I've seen episodes here and there. I haven't watched a lot of it.
Like, you know how they'll have, like, one, like, actual celebrity on, and then they'll have, like, another celebrity, but it's like...
a celebrity, but it's like, he's, like, doing a character or something. Yeah. Because Paul F. Tompkins is on there a lot.
Oh, yeah, Paul F. Tompkins... We've talked about this, because him as Werner Herzog is probably the best thing ever.
I forgot about that, too.
Look at Paul F. Tompkins.
That joke is for, like, 4 people.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it so is.
But it's amazing. It's so good. It's so fucking spot on. But... They had
it's so perfect sometimes. I can't believe it.
They had Ice-T call in.
Oh God.
But it clearly wasn't Ice-T.
Right.
And Scott Ackerman's like, "Hey, you're on that show with you're like a cop now." And Ice-T's like, "Yeah, it's a great role. It's awesome." And like Scott Ackerman's like, "Don't you find it ironic that, you're playing a cop on TV, yet you had a song called Cop Killer?" And Ice-T's like, "Man, you know what? I never thought about that. That's crazy." And they're like, Scott Ackerman's like, "Yeah."
It's the first time he ever thought about it.
Yeah. So Scott Ackerman's like, let's play a clip of Cop Killer," and he's like, "No, let's not play it." And he's about to play it, and Ice-T's like, "No, don't play it." So then he's like, "All right, we won't." And then they're like, "So what have you been up to, Ice-T? Have you been doing anything else?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm like starting a new business, and Scott Ackerman's like, yeah, what are you doing? He's like, I'm making a bunch of spiked drinks, you know, and I'm making like a spiked lemonade. And Scott Ackerman's like, why lemonade? He's like, you know, it's spiked lemonade. It's like you're drinking like it's like you're drinking booze, but not really, because it's like lemonade. And Scott Ackerman's like, well, why wouldn't you do spiked iced tea? Because that would make more sense. Because your name's Iced Tea.
I knew where that joke was going when you started that.
And he's like,
keep going.
He's like, I never thought of it like that. He's like, damn it, I could have done spiked iced tea. He gets so pissed about it. like that was the whole bit. Like, it's like him saying about something and Scott Ackerman pointing out the flaw in it, and he gets so pissed.
Oh, that's good. I like that. It's really funny.
Speaking of just like a Tompkins, it reminded me of Doug Benson. And I watched the entirety of season 10 of the Trailer Park Boys recently.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, is it mediocre.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's not great.
It's really mediocre.
Yeah.
Because, like, Snoop Dogg...
Oh, I heard Snoop Dogg was in it, yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Tom Arnold, and Doug Benson are in, like, half of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because he's had all three of those guys on for...
Getting Doug with High?
Yeah, Getting Doug with High a couple times.
Fuck. I hate Bush Root.
Yeah.
I probably should have saved Gum.
Because that was like actually
Which
one
I
of
will
their
now.
that was one of his biggest episodes. They said when they do it live was the Trailer Park Boys, yeah.
And it's what sucks is that like the season before that, like the last couple, like the new seasons that they've done have been really good, and they do the whole Netflix, you know,
The specials or whatever.
Well, I mean, they do the whole like the new TV series thing, because like the old stuff. Like, the old seasons when it was actually still on TV in Canada, like, it's kind of like, it's a one, like, there are a lot of them, it's like a one-and-done thing.
I always forget it's Canada. I keep thinking it was, like, Australian for some reason.
Yeah,
it clearly isn't. It's Canada.
No, it's not Danger 5.
No, it's not.
But, like, it was, they used to do, like, the one-and-done thing, where it was like, oh, this week, what are them Trailer Park
What are them Duke boys into?
They're a bucket of syrup.
But it's like, what are they doing this week or whatever?
Yeah, because it's like I still have not watched past like season 2 or 3, but like every season ends with like them going to jail, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's so they do like so the new Netflix series is that like they're still doing something new every episode, but there's a bunch of overarching stuff that gets resolved by the end of the season. Whereas like the older stuff, it was like there's one big thing that starts off the season, and then that's how they close out.
Fuck, why would you land there?
And whatever. But this one, it's just like
a mini mall?
Yeah, it's just like a mini mall. But yeah, like Snoop Dogg, Doug Benson, and Tom Arnold are in it for like half the season. Because like they turned the trailer park into like a luxury resort.
What?
Yeah, and then somehow they end up on Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like it's going too far.
Like they somehow end up on Jimmy Kimmel, and then because it's supposed to be like all inclusive, like all you can drink, all you can gamble, and of course, since it's Trailer Park Boys, it's all you can smoke. And so then that's when Snoop Dogg and all those guys show up, and it's a whole thing. And it's
like turning into The Simpsons now. What celebrity guest will be on this episode?
Yeah. It was, and like there was some really fun, like there was a lot of really funny parts in it. There always needs to be more Jim Leahy.
Well, yeah. Shitbirds.
Fucking shitbirds.
We're all about a little drinky poo.
Like his gimmick this season is the best, because he's always talking about like what always happens is at the beginning of every season he's sober.
Yeah.
And it ends every season with him getting completely shit-faced.
Yeah.
And fucking everything up.
Yeah.
But like his whole shtick this season is that he's in the pocket. So he has a breathalyzer, and it's like he's like just drunk enough. I forget what the line is. It's like sober enough to know what I'm doing, drunk enough to enjoy it. It's like the gimmick for him.
Jesus,
it's so fucking funny. And of course, just like every season, he ends up going completely batshit, and like him and the guy from the last season are fucking smoking opium, like just out of their gourds.
God.
It's so fucking insane.
Okay, so I have to ask this because I haven't watched past season 2 or 3, wherever I left off. Final level, by the way.
Woo!
Steelbeak. I said Foulbeak last time. Oh, because his group is called Foul.
Yeah.
Is Leahy still? Is it still like he may or may not be gay with Randy, or what's his name?
Oh no, it's they went blatantly obvious with it before the show was over in Canada.
Okay. Because the whole like implied gay sex.
Oh yeah, it stops being implied a long time ago.
It's like it was like it's not even like Smithers and fucking Mr. Burns tier anymore. It's like full on gay.
Yeah, it's full on. It's full on gay. It's so like it's so good. Like Randy gets purple nurpled by somebody in an episode, and he just has bright purple tits for like 3 episodes. It's so fucking funny.
By the way, I've decided that FOUL stands for Fat Ornery White Lesbians.
Oh, okay.
So,
thanks.
I was gonna say that, but you guys kept talking. So,
well, it's probably better off that we just kept talking over your talk.
Heaven knows neither of you shut up ever.
Did you ever think about letting an idea go, Bird? Nope. You should start considering that. That was a little bit meaner than I wanted it to be.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're a fucking awful cunt rag, so.
Oh, shit.
Wish you could see me shaking my head right now.
I'm trying to think of, was there any other really good Disney cartoons from when we were kids? Because
nope.
Gargoyles.
Well, Gargoyles, yeah.
Is that Disney?
Yep, sure is.
I almost bought the Genesis game on Amazon the other day.
Don't.
Really?
It's okay.
It looks really nice.
It looks good, but it's kind of like, I mean, if you can find it for cheap, go ahead.
Yeah, it was like $12 or something.
But don't go into it expecting like anything really amazing out of it.
Oh, really? See, I thought I remembered it being good.
Like, again, it's not a terrible game, but it's not like...
Is that like a Shogun?
Yeah.
He's riding a hobby horse?
Yeah. I just don't have...
Those are supposed to be.
I just don't have like good memories from that game because it didn't feel great.
Right. That's just a straight up Mega Man enemy.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh yeah. All these boxes remind me of Charge Man's level from Mega Man.
Oh, I hate this part.
4? Is that Mega Man
Fjord?
4?
Mega Man Fjord.
Mega Man Ford Perfect.
Yeah.
Mega Man Harrison
Ford Prefect.
Prefect?
Wasn't that how it was spelled?
Was it Prefect?
I want to say it was.
Maybe it was. I don't remember. It's been so long since I read those books.
Yeah, this level has a lot of weird bullshit jumps.
I'm seeing that.
Like that? Like fucking straight drop into spikes. If you're not fucking good.
There isn't a Wily Castle in this one, is there?
No, this is the last level.
Hope you like spikes, fucker.
Like this is legitimate. Oh fuck, this is a Terminator duck. Watch this. This is like my favorite enemy in the whole game.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's so good. And there's a couple of them, like obviously this guy again. I'm not gonna fight him because when they're in the skeleton form, like the metal T1000 form, they're stronger. I feel like they take more hits. Fuck, come on.
You know what game fucking sucks?
What, the Terminator?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that.
I wasn't expecting him to do that. I wasn't expecting all that bit.
You weren't expecting that bullshit.
Booping around.
See,
Mirage
I thought
3.
those were, in Mario Maker terms, I thought those boxes were semi-solid platforms.
You would think that. That's like in Chippendales Rescue Rangers. There's like platforms like that.
Yeah.
There's a semi-solid platform levels in that.
You can do it.
I know I did it before.
Put your ass into
it. I haven't done that one in a while.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'd share that one with everyone.
Ooh, Pro Strat dodges. Dodges.
Oh, you're doing it.
360 Darkwing, no soaps.
Wait till you see the final boss in this.
Is it dumb?
It's kind of dumb. I don't really know how to explain it. Like it's cool, but like it could be pretty cheap at the same time. It like has two phases.
was something I was gonna say about the Terminator thing. Oh, I remember
The game? Because we talked about the
not
game.
about the game. It was about because it's a Terminator duck. It reminded me of Clay Fighter.
Oh, the rabbit.
Yeah, the Terminator rabbit guy or whatever he was. Apparently,
Oh god.
Yeah, I know, right?
there was
Oh
like
god.
there was a special edition of the N64 one.
Yeah, the blockbuster version.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
blockbuster
Blockbuster
version. It's one of the rarest N64 games because it was a blockbuster exclusive. So
That's one had Booger Man, wasn't it?
No, that was the championship or the tournament edition or whatever it was called. You want that
Was
health.
it? I thought he was.
I know.
I don't know. But anyway, the sculptor's cut, the one that was
Fuck!
blockbuster exclusive. That one is like
I'm
super
fucked
rare
now.
to find.
Just go. I was gonna say you should just go all the way to the left and then scroll them off screen.
Yeah, probably should have done that.
Yeah, look back on it. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. Word.
Yeah, it's got like better like frame rate and a bunch of other things compared to the 63 to third version. But yeah, someone did a video, some YouTube channel, and he was like, yeah, I basically just like it was like right as like I don't think it was like right
Shit.
as it clearly wasn't like right as Blockbuster was like out of business, but it was
pretty
basically
close.
it was basically like he had the original version,
Just
and instead of like taking it.
See what I mean though? It loads you in back.
It's pretty fast,
it loads
yeah.
You back in so fast that it just looks like you just fell back to the beginning of the stage.
See if we're gonna do this. Nope.
So basically what he did is he had the box, and instead of giving them back the sculptor's cut, he put the regular one back
Oh,
in,
that's
and
fucking
then
scummy.
gave it back to them, and no one ever noticed. Never noticed.
That's hilarious.
So he has a sculptor's cut, and like it's because it was a Blockbuster exclusive, like no one fucking has them.
Those rental copies are a lot easier to find for like NES game. Why can't you grab that?
I don't know.
Those the Blockbuster.
You think you would be
rentals-
able to?
Yeah, the Blockbuster rentals are a lot easier to find for older games like NES and Super Nintendo and stuff.
Fuck!
You stupid motherfucker!
You stupid son of a bitch!
You dumb bastard! Nope,
God damn it.
you got lucky.
Yeah, one time.
One time, kick it!
Oh!
And he gave you help! You lucky fuck.
Check out this boss. Okay, so we fucked up.
Yeah, there was some fuckery that happened.
Some audio issues.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Right at the
Way to
final
pull back
boss.
the veil, guys. Come on.
Yeah, okay, well we're
Why'd
already...
you have to screw everything up?
Okay,
Why did you
See,
two
okay.
specifically?
See, I wasn't gonna say what happened, but now I'm gonna. Bird's dumb fat ass leaned his chair up against the mic rack and gained Ando's mic up so high that it fucked all the audio up.
so that's where we are right now.
You knew I was gonna do that. Like, what did you expect?
I was gonna let it go. I was gonna make it seem like you didn't do anything, and you fucked it up for
Yeah,
yourself.
you
whatever.
fucked it up!
I don't care.
Anyway, so
yeah.
we're gonna redo the boss battle with
Mr.
Mr. Steelbeaks.
Metal Face.
And
Bird Fassé.
yeah. So we're gonna pick up hopefully. Oh shit, alright. Oh fuck you. Fuck.
And you got fucked in the
And okay. Let's see where this leads me. Great place for a save, you guys.
Yep.
Should I just play the level?
Alright, so here we are at the final boss.
We totally wanted it to happen this way the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now Ando can actually beat the boss right, and we won't have to fast forward for a half an hour.
Yay. So that was the first phase.
That was the first phase.
Now here's this bullshit second phase.
You mean where he does nothing but walk? Oh, I forgot about that.
This is stupid. Look at this.
I like that there's an indent of his beak in the floor panel.
Yeah, I
that he
don't really
picked
get
up.
what's going on there.
Is that a floor panel? Is that supposed to? I guess. I mean,
That's
I
the
don't
only
know
thing
what
I
it's
can
supposed
think
to be,
of.
honestly. Drop your shield, Steelbeak.
You're not regaining enough stamina, Steelbeak.
Hashtag not my shield. Not your shield.
Wow, I was really hurting him with that. That's not supposed to... I don't think it's supposed to work. Like, he's still flickering like I hit him.
Maybe you can't hit him
no,
that way.
No, see, that one bounced off.
Oh, okay.
But that was weird, like, every other time it was working.
Huh.
Maybe if you hit him before, like...
You must have hit him before he picked it up.
There we go.
There we go.
It's the end of that game.
We did
Again.
it for the second time.
Yay!
You foiled my...
That's why I look so happy that you foiled my
Yeah,
plans.
he's happy that he was just beat. Like, why?
Job well done, Darkwing.
I just
Once
beat
again, you
the
freed
evil
the city from
WCPT, West Virginia Public Radio.
See, I wasn't doing that voice. I was doing the
So
Mr. Poopy Butthole G-Man.
Oh yeah.
This is the best end game over. You beat the game end sequence ever.
Do you get fancy cursive, like in Shovel Knight?
No, I don't think you do. But no, it's coming up.
Zifin. Lefin.
Such a badass. What a hero! That's the end.
He's blocking out the moon with his dick.
Ah, shit.
I fucking love that ending. It's so dumb.
Oh, fuck.
It's perfect. It like sets the tone for the fucking show.
He hit you so
fucking-
hard your shoe came off.
How much of a bumblefuck Darkwing Duck is.
Bumblefuck duck.
Well, that's Darkwing Duck. Next time, you'll see me playing a video game. Or will you?
I don't know.
Or do I?